What's up, guys? I'm Mike. This is my dog, Ajax. I'm here with another book review. This time we're doing The Journeyer by Gary Jennings. And I love this author. If you're into historical fiction books, Gary Jennings just captivates you with every word that he uses. He sucks you into the setting that he's describing just so well. You really feel like you're on the adventure with these characters. So, The Journeyer is about Marco Polo. It's about the fictionalized version of his life, but the beauty of historical fiction is how much research, these authors do to make these books. And this guy, he went on the same path that Marco Polo supposedly took, right? Gary Jennings traveled that path. And you can just see it in his writings. He's so descriptive of all the different sceneries you see. And it starts in Italy, right? It starts in Venice. And he travels all the way to basically India and Asia, right? And he's part of the Mongolian Empire. And he becomes friends with Kublai Khan, Genghis Khan's grandson, and one of the greatest rulers of the Mongol Empire. But he travels all along this world. He describes each setting so beautifully. And another map here is you can see all the different cities he visits. And they each have their own little culture and vibes. And this book is just so adventurous, right? It's a long book, as Gary Jennings is known for. It's about 820 pages or so. But there's so much that happens in this book. You really get to know the characters. And I wasn't that interested in the story about Marco Polo when I first started reading this. But as I began to read it, I began to get engrossed with this guy. And I ended up looking up documentaries about him. A lot of what Gary Jennings writes in this book is true, is accurate to what we know about Marco Polo. And that's what the beauty of historical fiction is, right? I can't get into fantasy for me because it's not grounded in any kind of reality. I don't learn anything. I'm at least learning some things in these adventures that we go on, right? And a lot of these books are finding the right authors. Gary Jennings is the right author for historical fiction. If you haven't read his book, Aztec, that is by far his best book. To this day, it's the best historical fiction book I've ever read. So I did a review on that too, if you want to check it out. That's how I'm going to wrap it up right now. I am reading another historical fiction book right now, and I'm going to do a review on it when I'm done. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for tuning in, guys.